Bro, I know school is annoying and stuff if you know you're probably not gonna use it for anything, but we've all seen those videos, those like short form videos like TikToks, Reels, whatever you watch, you know. We've all seen those of like, I don't know, like Andrew Tate or whatever dude who's been saying like, oh, the education system is so stupid, and some other guy, I don't know who, that was just like the guy who I could remember on top of my head, you know, some dude telling you why the education system is broken, how stupid it is, how everything yada yada yada. If you already know you're not going to use it for anything, it's not like you don't have to hate on it that much, because some people may use it, and you know, every goal you have basically you can still achieve it while you're in school. Like, let's say you want to become like a professional bodybuilder or whatever. Could you still become that if you still went to school? Yes, you could. Also, you could also just drop out. You can drop, I'm pretty sure also in like most like countries and stuff, you could also just drop out when you're in high school. I'm also in high school right now, and I could drop out if I wanted to, but it's like a big, I don't know how to say it in English, but taboo. Like, you don't talk about it. Like, people don't really do that, and if they do, they become like a massive failure and stuff. But if you just take responsibility, and instead of blaming the school system for you not being able to take action, just be like, you know what? Some other dude would be able to do this. Some other dude already have done this. He's already been able to put in the work while also going in school, or he actually had the balls or the nuts, and he was able to take the hard conversation, which I'm not able to. Like, I'm still gonna stick in school, and if you can just get a little bit of result, let's say you wanna make money from an online business, something along those lines. Just get some proof, and then you'll probably be able to drop out if you really want to. I don't know, bro. Like, if you really just try to think about it, you can make it work while also going in school. People just resent it for some reason. It's appealing to the masses, and the problem with that is it's not gonna fit anybody perfectly. But when you think about it, it's like you're learning vast majority of like the education that you need. And obviously there are some things where it's like, oh, they should add this to school, they should remove this from school. And honestly, I just think it's preferences. It's like they say they should teach people about money, but it's like, if you're just a regular worker, if you just want to become like, I don't know, like what's it called in English? Like, you just want to be like a regular dude who just like builds houses, or like an electrician, a plumber, or something like that. You don't really need that. Like, you just need to be good at your job, and then that's it. If you want to be like a regular white collar worker where you just sit in an office and work, you don't really need that either. It's very like the things like, yeah, maybe we could learn about taxes or whatever, but I just think people like blaming other stuff instead of taking responsibility. It's the same. Look, this comparison is maybe a little bit weird, but it's the same with the Nazis. You know how they just, everything bad that could happen, it was the Jews. Oh, everything that could like be wrong and stuff. I'm not 100% sure of this, but it's like it was always the Jews. It's the same with, what's it called, the witches. Here in my country, there was a lot of like witches and stuff, and if something bad happened, it must have been the devil and a witch. So they just burned people alive because, oh yeah, this isn't our fault. It's something else. It's something else that's causing this. They just don't take responsibility. Maybe it was probably because of a lack of knowledge, but still, they're just putting the blame on something else. If you can just take some more responsibility and just be like, you know what, this is my fault. I can change this. I have power over this situation. You can actually better yourself. So the reason why I'm making this video is because I want to get better at talking to a camera and get better at making these kinds of videos. And that's why I'm like changing the scenery a lot, because I want to be like able to just speak in any like situation. If it's hunched over, if it's laid back, if it's like standing up, if it's whatever. I just want to get better at speaking to a camera in any circumstance. And I also want to get better at speaking English in general, because like everyone from the country I'm from, all of us speak English decently, but our accents are horrible, and also our vocabulary aren't the best. Like, you probably haven't heard me say a single like very complicated word, because I just don't have the vocabulary for it. So just know, bro, if you want, like the example again with the bodybuilder, if you really want to become a bodybuilder, how much time a day do you reasonably need to develop as much as possible? Let's say work out 1.5 hours a day. Eating, like, you need to maybe cook certain foods and measure it out and everything like that. Let's just say another like 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. And plus on top of that, you also need to like educate yourself and on stuff and whatever else you need. So that's maybe like 2.5 hours a day. You got plenty of time. Maybe let's say you're in school for 8 hours, which is, let's say you spend 8 hours on schoolwork a day. You still have, and there is twice as much time in a day. You're like awake for 16 hours. So you spend half of your time in school. Let's also say like 9 hours, because you also have like transportation or whatever. But you still have like 7 hours left in a day to do everything else. And 2.5 hours, if you could pile that up on like a professional bodybuilding journey or whatever, you still have time for that. So yeah, the main point of this video is just take more responsibility, because if you don't take responsibility, the thing that you're blaming, the thing that you're mad at, has power over you. For example, imagine, let's just say you have a sibling, right? And this sibling, they go into your room often and they just try to ignore this, like, they just try to make you mad for some reason, right? If you get mad at them every single time for no reason, like other than them just entering your room, imagine how much power they have over you. They can just, the only thing they have to do is open your door. You get mad, they have power over you. They can control your emotions with little to no effort. They can just open the door and now they're in control. Like, you need to take some responsibility. You need to be like, what can I do about the situation? Maybe not get like mad at this thing because now it has power over me. So just take more responsibility. And you're probably procrastinating right now on YouTube. So what I want you to do right now is close down YouTube and go do the thing that you actually need to do. If you have like an assignment due in a few days or a few hours maybe, or you have something else, just go do that thing now. And I'll see you in the next video, if you will ever see my face again. So just see ya.